Today's Amanita series, we're going to be discussing one of our early summer arrivals. And it's an ex-lepidilla. Used to be in section lepidilla, now we place it in section rhododendrons. But our usual first arrival in Rhode Island here is Amanita onusta. So let's focus on this a little bit. I mentioned we refer to this as a ex-lepidilla. Its common name is the gunpowder lepidilla. As we can see on some of these, you can see these gray pyramidal warts that develop on the top here. And there's a very grayed out larger girl right here. Now the design that these kind of make these lines almost parallel going around the cap, jutting out at the top, gets its name, the gunpowder lepidilla. You know, it almost looks like gray powder left on the top of the cap here. So some things we want to focus with this Amanita is that we want to note her small size. Now the small size is worth noting because we have a few other gray ex-leps here in Rhode Island, which are much larger than this. They occur in different times during the year. So as we see this, we can see the material falling off. And almost as the material goes down, we can see this bulb. So all those pyramidal warts, they occur on the bulb, they occur on the cap. And very similar to another we call Amanita atkinsoniana, which is much larger than this, also develops these pyramidal warts and these parallel lines that go almost down to the bottom of the cap. But this isn't atkinsoniana. The biggest decipher for the other one is its aroma. So let me smell this real quick. And these are young to where they don't really have much of an aroma on it. So I did collect a few of these. We have this other small one. This one that hasn't had the veil drop yet. We have this one right here. And we can see that rooting radicating base and the material of lines even on top of the bulb, almost making a ring, and this very flacco stem on the bottom, which we can easily remove with our finger. With any Amanita, we want to notice the short gills. Here we see truncate, here we see serrate, and here we see very dusted pearlescent, which definitely came from this type material here, as all the anatomy is very connected. So note the small shape. This is about the size of a $50 width and cap. The radicating base, the stem, the small size, and these gray pyramidal warts, almost gunpowder in appearance. So this one we have here is just a little bit older. So as we can know that the warts have turned much more gray as they have on the younger one, and we can also know it's very bald and shiny on the pellicle underneath here. Good to note for Amanita. And this one as well, we can see these patches of gray pyramids on the cap here. So just focus on this ex-lepidilla, our gunpowder lepidilla, Amanita onusta, here on the Rhode Island Amanita series. I hope you enjoyed.